Ukraine's former defense minister is calling for wartime elections. This is the first such demand by a major Ukrainian political figure. Mykhailo Fedorov made the statement in a video posted to YouTube saying, quote, "Democracy cannot be held hostage by Russia." CBS News international reporter Aidan Stretch joins us live from Kyiv with more on this. Aidan, good morning. Why is Fedorov calling for these elections now?
Well, Errol, it's now been over a month since Fedorov was fired as Ukraine's Minister of Defense. And the way people here interpreted his address last night is as a last-minute attempt to try and regain his position before Ukraine's parliament voted on his successor today. I asked Fedorov this weekend about his future plans. Take a listen to what he told me.
I think that what we're seeing is an inner feeling of the people about how this decision was made, that there was not enough communication from the president, the government, and the parliament about the changes that took place.
What's next for you?
We'll see.
Will you return to government?
Скоро це побачимо.
Soon we will see. But in any case, all my work will be aimed at ending the war and starting to rebuild Ukraine.
І почали розбудовувати Україну.
Well, what I've heard from Ukrainian people today is that many of them continue to support Fedorov, but believe that now, during the war, is not the time to hold elections. Errol?
And Aidan, Ukraine recently stepped up its long-range attacks on Russia. You've been speaking with one firm in Ukraine building the attack drones necessary. What have they been telling you?
Well, earlier this week, Ukraine launched one of its largest attacks on Moscow of the war, firing more than 600 drones at the Russian capital. Many of these drones are built by Firepoint. And I spoke to their CEO, Irina Turek, who was an architect before the war, but she's now building 60% of the drones used in these attacks.
You never really know what kind of your knowledge and what kind of your experience could be transformed and pivoted into something new.
You build the weapons and shoot them back at the people who have been firing at you. That makes you feel better.
Yes, of course, because I do not feel like a victim in this. We feel like we can provide a very asymmetrical answer with having low resources and yet making an impact.
Turek also told me that Firepoint is working on building its own defense against Russian ballistic missiles, an urgently needed solution as Ukraine runs increasingly low on U.S.-made Patriot interceptors.
All right, Aidan Stretch in Kyiv with some really key interviews out of Ukraine this week. Aidan, we really appreciate your reporting. Thank you very much.